So this is Germany, is it? I'll level with you folks. It feels a lot like England, but I believe them. Guess we better find a house. And of course, in order to find a house, we need to find a mortgage, which means we need to go to the Halifax mortgage calculator. Other mortgage calculators are available, which means we need to know how much we're earning. So we sign a contract at £24,500 a week here at Schalke, which is absolutely insane money. It works out as £1.274 million a year. That's more than my house in Peterborough is worth. And according to the Halifax mortgage calculator, I assume they lend in Germany. That means I can borrow up to £6 million. But apparently, these German folk don't even accept pounds. So I have to convert it to their local funny money. And in local funny money, £6 million is 7.2 million euros. I think, bottom line, that means we can effectively buy whatever house we want. Where on earth are we supposed to buy it? Is Schalke a place? Right, according to Wikipedia, Schalke is a district of Gelsenkirchen in the North Rhine-Westphalia. So that's the state, that's the city. It's the 11th largest city in Germany, and Schalke is the district. So I guess anywhere in the city of Gelsenkirchen is getting the job done. Ever wondered where Gelsenkirchen is? Because I know I have. It's here, apparently. No, I'm none the wiser. It's sort of near Dortmund, sort of near Essen, sort of near Duisburg. These are all places I've heard of. I think I've heard of Gelsenkirchen as well. I don't know why. Bochum, they're a football team, aren't they? Is this like the northwest of England, but the German equivalent where all the football teams are? It's like the little Liverpool, Manchester area where you've got all of the football. Because it doesn't seem to, I mean, that's the Netherlands. Oh, this is going to be very, very confusing. Oh, I know Cologne. I've heard of that. Now, apparently Rightmove doesn't have anywhere in the city of Gelsenkirchen, which seems a little uncivilized. Hang on, they've got overseas property. Germany. Gelsenkirchen. That's the one. Can we have houses? Nothing on Rightmove. Do they have a German Rightmove? They don't have a German Rightmove, but they do have the, I'm sure you'll agree, much catchier named Immo Scout 24, which it seems to be the German equivalent. The only problem is it's all in German, which I could translate, but I figure if we're going full realism mode, my adaptability of 1, and adaptability is the chances of finding employment in a foreign league, and then whether or not you're likely to succeed there. That bodes well. So my adaptability of 1 suggests I would probably refuse to translate it because I am an English meathead who only speaks English. So I'm going to figure it out based on the pictures and the numbers. The only problem is they do their numbers a strange way as well. I think that's the price. I don't know if this is renting or buying. And I'm pretty sure that doesn't mean €3 and 696 pence or cents. I don't know what I guess. Oh, I know what meter square means. So Kaltmeter. Can we have a translation of that? No. Oh, we've clicked on. This looks like a weird warehouse. It's got a chalkboard in it. I think this is an office. I don't want an office. How do we go back to the list? Right, let's find one that looks like a house. And this one looks like a house. I assume we can afford that. I mean, does that mean €2 million? That's well within our budget. Let's have a little look at it. I mean, it looks pleasant enough. If we have a little look through the pictures on here, they're very small. It's got scaffolding. Always wanted a house with scaffolding. How do we zoom in a little bit on this? Got some nice scaffolding. A car out the front with the scaffolding around. Lots of views of it from the outside. And then we get straight into the business of things, straight into the bathroom. Another angle of the bathroom, a third angle of the bathroom. Now we've got the look outside from the bathroom. What is going on with the rest of this house? We've seen 8 pictures and all we've seen is a toilet and outside. Okay, there's no chairs in here. Is that a telly? I mean, I'm no chef, but normally you'd put an extractor fan there. They seem to have a telly. I guess you could just like put a picture of an extractor fan on the telly and it'd probably do the same job. It might be an extractor fan. Maybe in Germany, extractor fans look like tellies. I don't know. If we've got any Germans who could let me know down in the comments, that'd be super. We've got some fancy doors. That's 4 doors in one and crunches up. Those ones slide. This is fascinating. Little bit of pile of rubbish in the corner of that room as well. Look at all those radiators. There's no chance. Oh, a balcony with a little chimney on the balcony. And then a picture. I mean, because I don't know any better, I think we're just going to go and live in that one. And luckily for me, there was a little bag waiting for me on arrival. Let's have a look to see what we've got in here, shall we? A little birdie tells me there's a 70% sale on Umbro's website at the moment. This is not an ad, but they do make the Schalke kits and all the training kits. So rather than spending £70 on a replica shirt to hang behind me in the videos, the club, not me myself, I didn't go and buy this. That would be madness. The club, as their new manager, have sent me some equipment. I did buy this myself, just so people don't accuse me of getting freebies. Look, I've got a gilet. I've never owned a gilet before. I've got, it's all very blue, isn't it? We've got, oh, this feels nice. A little training top thing as well. I could wear that in public, possibly. What else have we got? I can't remember what I ordered now. I just went and got enough stuff to be an equivalent price to what a replica shirt would have cost. I think this is a training shirt. Very snazzy. And then there's more in here still, boys and girls. I think this is another polo shirt. I am fully kitted out. I am Schalke man. Let's hope I don't get relegated and sacked because I've got so much stuff now. I'm going to put my gilet on. Roll the new intro. Hello and welcome to Club 3, Part 1 of Non-Lethal Legend. I'm Kev, and in all my years on this earth, I don't think I've ever felt more German. Look, I'm wearing a gilet. I feel like I need a baseball cap to go with it. Oh, I'm full German. Forget adaptability of one. I'm basically a native now. I'm going to be, the rest of this series, I'm going to be doing it in German. It's going to be fine. This is where we need to get one of those foreign language courses in as a sponsor. Has anyone got... No, we've not got one of those lined up. I've got to pay for all this stuff I've just bought. We're at Schalke. I did not expect this to happen at this stage of the series, or I guess any stage of the series. Going abroad in Non-Lethal Legend is always a little bit of a culture shock for me because, as mentioned before, meathead Englishman. And I don't know what's going on. All I know is we are bottom of the league and that problem probably needs solving. So we're going to play a football match and try and solve it. We're playing against Paderborn, who are a team who are also in this relegation scrap with us. We're coming straight in with a relegation 6-pointer. If we look at what the media prediction is, and the media prediction has Paderborn bottom and us in 16th place, which would be the relegation playoff. We need to swap things around. The club vision is that we need to try and get up to that relegation playoff. And to be fair, a win today puts us up there immediately. It is not job done. Apparently we have to play the rest of the season, but it's a massive step in the right direction. Defeat today, and we have a big problem because we're at home against probably the worst team in the division other than us. And if we lose this, it gives us a massive, massive uphill battle to climb situation. And I don't really know anything about my team other than the fact we've got lots of brothers of famous footballers, which, I mean, maybe we'll collect them. We've got Rani Khedira in central midfield, and we've got Sidi Sané, who can play on the wing for us. So if you're a half-decent German footballer and you've got a brother, can you send him my way? Because apparently there's a spot for him here. We had a little bit of a look through the team in yesterday's episode. We've identified Armindo Sieb as our star man. So we're hoping to get goals and good performances out of him. But we're kind of trying to pick a team that's going to go out there and get as many goals as possible. And sorting by ability on star rating, our best 4 players are all attacking players. I'm going to try and do something revolutionary that I haven't done very much in this series. So it's really warm in this. I'm going to try and do something revolutionary, which is play players in their natural position. So Sieb, although he's a striker, according to this says his best position is on the left wing. So we're going to play him there. And also it fits in with where everyone else's best positions are. So we've got a natural front four that's formed there. Left wing, striker, right wing, attacking midfielder. So straight away, we're definitely doing a 4-2-3-1 with those four players up front. I don't see how we can be in Germany and not play a gegenpress. So we're going to play a gegenpress. And then the rest of the team, we're kind of throwing together from what we've got left behind them. It's very clear where the money has been spent and where the talent is in this squad. We're good going forward. The worst player in the starting 11 is the goalkeeper, who's 35 years old, and the back four are pretty ropey as well. The midfield sat nicely between the two, according to ability. So I assume conceding goals is going to be a problem. I'd like to think we should be able to go out there and score some goals. So this is the system that we're going to play, and fingers crossed we go and score some goals. So let's meet the team. We've got Stefan Ortega, our 35-year-old goalkeeper, in goal. He joined from Hoffenheim a few years ago. He's an Arminia Bielefeld player in real life. For those of you who are big experts on German football and want to work out who's who, Pascal Bierlein is a new gen, so you won't be able to find him. He, I think, came through our youth system. He did. He's also wanted by a couple of different teams as well. So guess he's probably quite good, or at least has the potential to end up quite good, which is nice. At right back, we've got Benno Schmitz, who's 33 years old. And again, you know my policy on old men like poor old Benno. We need to be looking to replace him as soon as possible. The only problem is, by star rating, he's actually our best defensive player, and has been at the club a little while now as well. So probably shouldn't rush too much to replace him. Dominic Frank, or Frankie? Frank? He's Frank. Dom Frank is a centre-back who that's his career trajectory so far. And then alongside him, we've got Simone Canestrelli, who's a 28-year-old Italian centre-back who in real life is playing for nobody at all. What happened here? He was at Albino Leffi and then went to prison and turned up again at Empoli 4 years later. And now here he is. Lovely stuff. In central midfield, Kai Waking is a new gen who's come through our youth system, has been around for a little while. We seem to have quite a strong youth system here, which is nice. The aforementioned Rani Khedira has been here a little while as well. And then the front four that we've already looked at, Daniel Volzo is another one who's through our youth system. He's going to be someone we sell for big money at some point. Has not really been a nailed-on starter for us yet, but he's going to be now. I don't know why he's not been starting, but he is a starter for me as far as I'm concerned. The star man, Armindo Sieb, on the left-hand side, who came in from Bayern Munich. That's where you'll find him in real life. Tamer Sayan on the right-hand side is an 18-year-old Turkish winger, another one through our youth system who's inexplicably not played a game this season, despite being worth in the 29 to 35 million pound range and one of our top four players like we saw before. And then up front, Uwe Hollerbach, another new gen. He's another one who's ended up here via Bayern Munich. And we're going to be looking for him for goals. A 6'2" centre forward who wants to be a target man. We're obviously not going to let him be a target man. He's a pressing forward in my world. And that's the system that we're going to be using. I know nothing about any of the players. I don't understand why the team have performed as badly as they have so far this season. Hopefully, just a bad manager who doesn't really know what he's doing. The previous guy, easy, the previous guy I'm describing there. And we're going to go out and show everybody how it should have been done. Like I say, must win. I feel like I need a Schalke baseball cap. Can't believe I didn't order one of those when I was mooching around on the website. Oh, of course, because we're in the Bundesliga, we get all the official graphics as well. So it actually looks pretty and Bundesliga-y. This makes it worth coming. We've got all the official graphics. Look at them. They're so very cool. Lovely old sponsored league. Sponsored league? Licensed league is probably what we should be aiming for there. Right. Hollerbach, who I think is the centre forward. He is, isn't he? I need some notes in front of me. Khedira playing it forward, looking for Sieb, but can't find him. and it's just dealt with relatively easily by Paderborn. That's what they're called, isn't it? I'm just going to check that. I think when you move clubs, everything stays as normally. Yeah, it all looks a little bit different because of the fact that it's the licensed league. So it's just a little bit. Is it right? Is this normal? I think this is right and normal, but that bit at the top, it's going to throw me off. It's that adaptability one again. The attributes I gave myself are genuine. I'm looking at that and it's absolutely throwing me. Right. We're building the move up nicely from the back. It's a lovely ball over the top for Sieb, who's got a little bit of space to run into here. He's had to go a little bit wide, but cross comes in to the youngster, Tamer Sayan. His first goal of the season, his first game of the season. Why this lad wasn't playing, I do not know, but there's only 4 minutes on the clock, and we've already taken the lead. And it's a lovely ball sprayed out to the left-hand side. That's Volzo, the young attacking midfielder, who's not been a regular starter. He sprays the ball out to Sieb, who he knows the star man, and Cyan is there to put us 1-0 up. Forget your goal line technology. Of course it's a goal. Goodness me. What do you think this is? And as it stands, I mean, talk about immediate impact. Do I get a promotion now? Can I have the cap now? Have I earned my cap? Because we're officially up to 16th place where we're supposed to be. And we are looking very good. I mean, this team was too good to be as low in the league as it was anyway. And they've finished sort of mid-table, lower mid-table over the last few years. But definitely too good to be in any kind of relegation threat. I know obviously they are playing in the second tier in real life at the moment, much to the sadness of the fans, presumably. But certainly in game, I feel like we're probably too good to go down, especially with some of these players that we've got at our disposal. And I think we've got ourselves nicely set up here with a fallen giant to really build a long-term position here in Germany. We've gone 2-0 up. Volzo, it's the two 18-year-olds. And we're putting down a marker here, not just that we're not getting relegated this year, but that we're going full-on youth development with Schalke. The club has no money. We don't really have a transfer budget. We looked at that in the last episode. Transfer budget is effectively nothing. What we do have is a massive ground and some very talented young players and a good youth system. So it feeds into exactly how I like to play Football Manager. It's kind of the job that we were doing at Leamington, bringing in youngsters and selling them on at a profit. And it's what we were starting to do at Peterborough, even though the promotion came a year too early and meant that it was probably going to end up in a humiliating sacking. But the idea was there. We were trying to bring in top youngsters, develop them, sell them on for big money. That's what we're going to do here. These two young lads, forget Sieb being a star man. The two 18-year-olds who've not been given enough of an opportunity until now are absolutely running the show. We've got two superstars on our hands. It's 3-0 on half an hour. I can't believe... forget what was happening at Peterborough in the Premier League. We can just remove that from our memory. I am a special one. It's clear. I've come in here. I've been here 5 days. I don't speak the language. Look at what we're doing. I know we're playing against the worst team in the league. This is opposite land from when I was so upset at losing to Manchester United on the first day of the season with Peter. I was playing against the best and richest team in the country, and we got beaten, and I was sad. This is an example of us playing against the worst team in the league. And yeah, obviously we're beating them. Everyone else is beating them. We'll find out a little bit more in tomorrow's episode when we play against someone a little bit better than they are. But for now, we're doing very well, playing well. And these youngsters, even if they're not going to rip other teams apart the way they're ripping Paderborn apart, clearly they've got some talent about them because they're putting on a show for us today. This thing is so hot. I thought, I've got a gag for this. Like, I'm going to wear a gilet in all the videos while I'm in Germany. It's going to be hilarious. I am sweating here. Can we turn the heating down a little bit? I might need to open a window, get out on that balcony. But then I'm going to be next to the chimney and it's going to be warm out there. Oh, hang on. We've got to do the team talk. Not that I speak the language at all. So, I don't know. I guess I just look inspirational. I might change into one of these polo shirts. Oh, dear me. Right. At least I'm not going to have to wear the jacket while I'm in Germany. I've spent £17 on this. So Have an inside pocket? No, I've never owned one of these before. I'm going to go out for a walk around the local area later wearing this. People are going to think I'm so cool. I wonder what that badge is. Don't you worry what the badge is. It's not just an iron-on transfer. That's got some texture to it. Tell you what, if you're looking to role play as much as I'm role playing, the Umbro store, is the Umbro UK website, has a Schalke section. You can't actually order the stuff directly from Germany at the moment for some reason. Apparently there's a combination of something called Brexit and something called a pandemic. That means the stuff from there is a nightmare. But I ordered this on Friday. I'm recording this Monday morning, and it was all, like I say, 70% off. I think it's all last season stuff, but I don't even know if I'm saying the name of the club right. It doesn't matter if it's last season stuff. I don't know. You might know. I haven't got a clue. I'm well happy. Right. Let's bring Sidi Sané on. He's going to come on for Starman Sieb. Who's our backup striker? Fuyuki Nagashima, who is a 22-year-old Japanese striker. Why not? Let's get him on as well. I was trying to make a substitution there so he can come on to play up front for us. Past Kev has clearly gone through and sorted out positional instructions, which I don't remember doing. But like I say, I did all that on Friday afternoon, and it's now Monday morning, so who knows what Past Kev's been up to. Right, who can play attacking midfielder? Ayman Barkok can play attacking midfielder. They spent money on him this summer just gone. And also Marcel Fromming is another high potential young player. We should probably go with the... Oh, hold on. That's recommending this guy, Colin Schultz. A 16-year-old. I mean, that's getting a bit silly now, isn't it? We've got so many good youngsters here. I think in the circumstances, we go with the 30-year-old. Actually, forget that. I was going to say to see the game out. We're 3-0 up and cruising. We'll bring the 16-year-old on. What's the worst that can happen? An even younger player. Now, we've taken off the old man 18-year-old to replace him with his long-term replacement, a talented 16-year-old. I love youth development. This is going to be a lot of fun. Forget transfers. It's all about making this team. I mean, how good can we end up being if we don't ever have any money? Ooh, I'm excited. I think you can probably tell I'm a little bit excited for how this saving's going to be going. Now, obviously, this video is already pretty long. We're only going to be doing that one match today, because obviously we've done all the introduction to Germany and the club stuff, and there's been a lot going on already. I've shown you my gilet, and you didn't expect that when you looked at this video. So we're going to leave it there for today. We are going to come back soon, though, because obviously we need to get ourselves out of this pickle. In fact, I'm looking at Hoffenheim. I think they're the next team, or one of the teams. So really, if we've got any matches against Hanover, Mönchengladbach, Freiburg, or Hoffenheim, in fact, we play Freiburg there. So we're going to come back. Oh, in fact, Mönchengladbach and Freiburg. So we're not going to go very far into the future. I don't need you to see me getting thumped by Bayern. But we will be back tomorrow for Mönchengladbach and Freiburg. And I'll have to decide what I'm going to wear under my super sexy gilet, because I am going full German mode. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.